welcome back. How is it going? Welcome back to, I guess I should say, to the hashtag Lockboss Show and Giveaway. I tell you what, I'm so happy to be with you here today. I guess first order of business, how was everyone's Thanksgiving? So we had a really good time. I think I told you we had 16 people at my house, and it was quite the fun. Really, it was just an absolutely great time having. We had some friends, some family, just a really nice mixture, and all my kids really had a good time. So that was a lot of fun. Definitely let me know what you. How your Thanksgiving was. And by the way, what's your favorite food item for Thanksgiving? For me, without a shadow of a doubt, it's pumpkin pie, right? With Cool Whip, of course. With Cool Whip. And let's see here. Of course, I'm going to be drinking a Topo Chico. Cheers to all you out there as well who are drinking either a Topo or your favorite beverage of choice. Sean C. looks like he has he's in central New York snowstorm. You know, Sean, I hope things are going well over there for you. Got power, all that fun stuff. I'll tell you what, though, I am looking forward to, we are supposed to be getting snow this weekend. And I'll let you in on a little secret, which is I got a snow blower for the front of my tractor. So for the first time, I think maybe ever in my life, I'm looking forward to snow blowing. So I cannot wait. Julio, cue the confession music. Oh my gosh. So, I probably need to tell you something. I know my wife would want me to. And that is, a little out there. We got about, a week or so ago, we got about less than a quarter inch of snow. And I was so excited to use my snowblower on the front of my tractor that I went out there, got my tractor, turned the heat up, and tried blowing the snow. And the problem is that there wasn't even enough snow from where my snow blower is to where the ground is, right? There's that little tiny gap, so you're not dragging it on the asphalt. And let's just say that I pushed snow with a snow blower into little piles because there was so little. And I came inside and my wife and kids were like, "What are you doing?" I said, "I don't know, but it was fun." Well, go and kill that confession music. What the heck? I mean, I thought we're talking about locks and keys here, not embarrassing stories about snow blowing, no snow. But I tell you what, I cannot wait. I'm telling you what, I'm chomping at the bit for some snow to blow. But I tell you, as my wife says, hey, after you go out there and do a nice snow blow the first time, you're going to not want to do that anymore. You'd rather not have the snow. And she might be right. But until then, I'm going for it. But anyways, everybody, so hey, we had Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Thanksgiving, all the fun stuff. Looks like Keith Moore says ATV with plow. Yep. I had that too at one point. My drive was a little too long for that, unfortunately. Sweet potatoes and marshmallows. Pumpkin pie, sweet potato pie is a tie. My pumpkin pie with Cool Whip. Oh, yeah. I like it. Let's see. You guys can keep it up in New York. Us Pennsylvania guys don't want it. I like it. All right. Well, I have to just say thank you to y'all. Yesterday, we broke a all-time high on orders ever. And I just want to say thank you to you all. I mean, absolutely amazing. Very thankful for it. And just want to say thank you to everyone who participated and bought stuff with us. I see we had a comment in here about the $40 off. Yeah. So we ran, Trevor, how's it going? Says awesome savings yesterday with a 40 off of $100 purchase. Thanks for the savings. Absolutely. Yeah. Thanks for taking advantage of it. We had so many people do that. It was, man, I tell you what, you really never know what to expect. I was not hopeful, but not expecting for us to break any records. And the fact that we broke them is nuts. It is absolutely nuts. And it's thank you to you all for that. So thanks again. All right, here. Let's see here. I've got a comment. Let's see here. When can I make a video on electronic access? Hey, tell me a little bit more about that. When you can. Let's see here. BJ, maybe you need a squeegee mounted to the snowblower. It is so true. It was embarrassing. But even though it was embarrassing, I kept doing it because I was just having so much fun. And I was just pretending, a bunch of snow was shooting out of the chute there. I mean, I don't know. I might be crazy. But let's see here. Let's see here. Carl says, I know I stocked up big with the savings this weekend, especially on the new Sargent and Yale Lishi tools. Can't wait for them to come in. Absolutely. So all the normal orders have been shipping, I believe. All orders placed yesterday before 3 made it the same day. Lishi, the new Lishis are a little different story. I'll get into that here in a few minutes. All right. So with all of that said, let's go ahead and we have one more here. Let's see. Joe says ATV snowplow is great. My driveway is 1.5 miles long. I love Alaska. This is Alaska Automotive Locksmith. Very cool, Joe. Hey, thanks for being here and commenting. Yeah, that's impressive. 1.1 miles long driveway ATV snowplow. I like it. All right. So, hey, let's go ahead and hop into today's show. Of course, have a little bit of fun and talk about some Lishi picks. How about that? Let's do it. All right. So, Lockboss posts of the week. This one comes from Joe M. Joe says, he still has his supposed to be my blanket. I think Pearson really enjoyed it. Keeping him warm at the hockey game. At least he's sharing it a little. That's good, Joe. Man, really cool to see. Looks like you and your grandson, I'm guessing, are having an absolutely good time right down there on the ice. Man, what a great photo, Joe. Beautiful little grandchild there. Very cool. Thanks for sending it in. Next up here, we have from Stanley G. Says, please share these with PJ. Thank you. I hope you all enjoy them. I like it. All right. So I like the blue, red, blue thing you got going on. Looks like a custom coined padlocks there with the Lockboy padlock right there in the middle. I am liking it. Very cool. Thank you, Stanley, for sending the picture. And honestly, it looks like you got really great taste in padlocks. I like it. Very cool. All right, here we go. Lockboss comment of the week. So we have, looks like a bunch of them here. I'm glad I got my glasses on here. So we got one from Gustavo. Says, woohoo. Who knew this about Billy? Fashion and glamorous. Very true. I tell you what, Billy and the team did a great job with all their ads and all the fun stuff that they did. It was pretty cool. Jimmy says, tools and snacks both are a lifeblood of a lock boss. I tell you what, that must be the truest thing ever, right? We like our tools and we like our snacks. That's what I'm talking about. And then lastly here, we got Robert Patton. Says, excuse me, deals like this will make you jump for sure. I just put an order in and now it's about time for me to dance. Hey, You know what? I tell you, Robert, go ahead and reenact that dance and send it on in. You know, it'd be fun to watch. Fun to watch. All right. So here, hold on here. Let me, we'll get to the leashes here in a second. Look at these. James says same day Amazon was able to do that on most of their deals. Yeah, very cool. Yeah. I mean, obviously we don't have Amazon orders or whatnot, but yeah, we worked hard. We got those done. And I know they're, the bizarre thing actually is, I mean, not quite as much, but almost as many orders came in today as well after our deals are over. And I know they're struggling now to get them all out. I know it's all hands on deck down there, but I don't know if they'll all ship by 3 today, honestly, but it'll be close. Let's see here. Where's the Billy Club hashtags at? I don't know. Free Julio. I don't know why Julio likes to stay behind doing little music and stuff. I don't really get that, right? I don't get that. Whoa. Julio's interesting. All right. We got Carl Kent says, I won't lie, I really look forward to those fruit snacks every order. Carl, hey, I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. And of course, we're going to keep them coming. How about that? All right. So let's talk about leashes. So before we do, though, let's play a little game called Buy This Instead of That. Because, as you know, in different things over the years, I like to talk about things that maybe you don't need to buy that can save you money. And really just, it's just better to do it that way, right? And so this game of Buy This Instead of That is buy the Schlage SC20 Lishi instead of the SC4. And the reason you want to do that, right, is the SC4 will only work on the Schlage C keyway, which, by the way, 6-pin, of course. Well, technically, we actually get this question a lot. Will it work on 5-pin? Yes, it will. But, of course, it's going to be a little different based on what you see there. But, I mean, technically, you can make it work. But the big thing is why would you want to get the SC20 over the SC4? Well, that's because the SC20 not only does the Schlage C keyway, but it's essentially the composite C through K, right? It's going to do all of them in the tree. Like if you look at your key blank reference book, all of them in the tree, it's going to do essentially is what happens, right? Like I think the worst thing that can happen is you show up to a job that has commercial locks on it. You need to pick a couple of them off that don't have keys. So you can take them off and rekey them. And you go, or even a lockout maybe, and you go ahead and you try to stick your SC4 Lishi in and it doesn't go. And that's because maybe it's Schlage E keyway or something. And now you have to, I don't know, do it the old-fashioned way, I suppose. And when that happens, well, that's no fun, right? Well, for the same amount of money, you can get the SC20 Lishi that will do all of those keyways. So let's put it this way. If it's a 6-pin, you don't even have to worry about it. And speaking of, while I'm talking about this, James says you can print a spacer to make it easier. James, I love that idea. Do you print those? Can you send me one? I don't know. I'd love to see what that looks like. Yes, well, yeah, you can use 2 through 6 as well. I'm interested about that spacer, actually. Tell me more, James. Tell me more. But so anyway, so if you don't have a SC4 pick, or you're looking to replace it for some reason or add to your arsenal, getting the SC20 Lishi pick will allow you to not have any of those problems. If it's a Schlage and it's a, C through K, might as well go ahead and, yeah, James, I'll send you one. I would love one, actually. I would absolutely. I feel like that's an item that should be sold, right? James, you want to let me try it out? Like, I mean, I don't know. Like, that's interesting. We need to figure out how to make and sell one of those. It just makes more sense. But all right. So long story short, don't buy the Schlage SC4 Lishi, buy the SC20. And there you go. See, I just talked you out of an extra sale right there. You know, hey, it's the right thing to do. All right. Next up is, now I just want to bring up really quick a couple of Lishis that I don't think get enough attention, which is the 1646 and the 1646R Lishi picks. Now, I would like to know, how many of you use those compared to just picking those? I'm very, very curious about that. What you do, but these are picks that, like, when I look at sales on them and stuff, like, they're just not, I thought we would sell more of them, right? Like, I mean, on the demand end of things, but I don't know. I mean, I guess truly you don't need, of course, you don't need any Lishi pick, but yeah, kind of curious about him. Yeah, James Eastep says, hey, I pick has a spacer file for free. DV Odom has a spacer file for free, I believe. That's cool. Yeah, that's good. I mean, we need to, like, I don't know. I feel like when you know, all of you are talking about the spacer, why aren't we selling a spacer, or, you know, I don't know, for cheap, you know, or I don't know, looks like Deviant Olam gives them away. Maybe we should be giving them away too. I don't know. Let's see here. The local locksmith company, Downriver, Michigan, how's it going? He says, I just pick them with a rake. Wouldn't mind having a Lishi. Yeah, you know, I don't know about you guys. Like, I have two mailboxes, right? One here at the office and one at my house. And they're stubborn, you know, always getting the keys in. I'm always spraying them. But yeah, I haven't honestly spent much time picking those, actually. Jeffrey Bone says, I've used fiber washers as spacers for the Lishi. Just have to be mindful of the actual arm. Yeah, that's very true. That's good. I like it, everybody. Hey, thank you for all the comments and contributing to the conversation. That is great. I even learned something about the spacer. I mean, of course, I knew you could put it in, just go through 2 through 6, right? Makes complete sense. But I've been a spacer. It just, I don't know. You know, I think I'm going to have to try a spacer and see what I think compared to not using one. I don't know. But anyways, all right. So we got the 1646Rs out of the way. And let's get on to these guys here. So the Sergeant S22 and the Y11 Lishi, original Lishis, have been essentially released. Now, I know so many of you actually have those on order with us. Thank you for that. Man, I'm hoping those picks are shipping next week-ish, okay? I am sincerely blown away by the amount we have on pre-order. It is nuts. I'm telling you, it is absolutely nuts. But, you know, the big question, so I have not used them, and I'm guessing you haven't either, right? The S22 makes a lot of sense to me, but for what I'm most excited about here is the Y11 Lishi. The interesting thing about this, it's a couple things, right? Now, for the most part, though, the Y11, you know, cam lock sort of thing, wafer locks, are not really hard to pick. I'm guessing it's going to be easier with the Lishi, but there is a lot of different space and depth information. Now, it looks like the Lishi here is made for the on the Instacode card 50, right? So they kind of really singled one out in particular. The interesting part will be compared to normal. So a lot of times, right, like when you go to a quick set or to a Schlage, you know what to expect. You know, maybe there's a little confusion about the 5-pin or 6-pin, right? That's pretty easy to find out once you stick it in and play around a little bit. When it comes to the Y11, because there is so many different space and depth information, I'm very curious what it looks like compared to, you know, when you're looking at all the lines, what that looks like compared to normal, because almost all the time, I would say, I don't know, maybe, you know, if there's a code on it, maybe you could, I mean, obviously if there's a code, you could just kind of key, but I'm guessing a lot of times the space and depth information on the Lishi won't be correct. And so, of course, when you pick with Lishi, that's more helpful for the decoding than anything. I don't know, would probably be the best way to describe it. But yeah, I'm pretty curious to see how that works, when it comes to that. So excited. I wish I had one to play with. I would report feedback on it, but it's really cool that they keep coming out with these new ones. And probably the Y11's one I'm most excited to play with, just because of the space and depth information and how it changes, right? So it will be kind of fun, I tell you what. James says, I'll print a few tonight and mail them out in the next few days. James, thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. I can't wait to get those and try it out. Trevor says, I like the M1 for fast decoding of padlocks that have lost the keys. That's so true. Gregory says, how can I get mine? You can just go to our website, CLKsupplies.com. Next up is Carl says, I've used the S22 one already and it works great. We're very cool. Great to hear. Oh, I see you, S&M. Oh, that's good. That is good. I tell you what. Well, so that's all I have with you. I just wanted to spend some time really going over a Lishi, the SC20 Lishi you should buy over the SC4. And by the way, if the spacer works really good, I'll actually just change my advice on this to like, hey, just get the SC20 Lishi and it'll cover your 5-pin and 6-pin see-through K. I mean, that's really a good thing. I tell you what. We have Robert here with a comment that says, wanting to start in the programming. Where do I start? That's a great question, Robert. For those of you watching and listening, go ahead and if you can, give him some good advice on where to start. Robert, like the 2-3 minute version of that answer here really quick I could give you, and I'll let everyone else kind of expand upon it, is you're going to want to really deep dive in to what range of vehicles you want to program, because it's a little more nuanced than just saying all of them. Definitely look at a cheap and expensive Autech to get you started if that's your budget. You look at an Auto Pro Pad, or you can look at like a Smart Pro or a Autel, whatever it might be. But more importantly, I would try to identify the type of vehicles in your area or the customers you plan to serve to look at what that key blank inventory looks like. And of course, you can always call us, or you can go to our website and get our number, or send us an email and we can help you out a little more than that. But yeah, hopefully that helps a little bit. George, how's it going? Says SC20 Lishi will require additional torsion tools. Okay. Interesting. I can't wait for more residential commercial SC AR4 would come in handy for sure. Let's see here. Very good, everybody. Thank you for the comments. And hey, let's go ahead and let's get on to this week's 5 lucky winners. All right. Here we go. Now, before we do, let's make sure we all get on the same page and go over. Supplies.com, or call us at 800-848-6989 and we'll send your gifts soon. How to win? All you have to do is comment on our videos and include the hashtag Lockboss. Winners will be chosen from comments on the previous week's videos for our weekly giveaway. And you will be also entered in to win one of 2 $2,000 shopping sprees at CLKsupplies.com. The 2 winners will be announced on December 28th. Now, I used to have that wrong. It's a Thursday, December 28th is when we'll be doing that big drawing. So that's what you need to know. And hey, a quick side note is we've been planning Lockboss Season 3, which is going to start up on the 1st of January. And let me just tell you right now, you're going to love it. You're going to love it. We are upping the ante on it. So I'm excited to share that with you all. But for now, let's go ahead and announce this week's winners. Here we go. Winner number 1 is HRO 789. Congratulations. Winner number 2 is Jimmy J, congratulations. I think we posted one of your comments and one of the comments of the week. Nice work on that. Winner number 3 is Mike West. Mike, congratulations. Winner number 4 this week is Orochi77, I think is how you say that. And last but not least, winner number 5 this week is Breached. Congratulations. All right, now, of course, only for a little bit more time, I believe, we're going to be having the Lockboss Lockpick lineup full zip hoodie that Lily had created, and that's going to be free with orders over $432.10. Or you can purchase it separately if you would like. And something I want to point out again, I pointed out a few times, but on the back, speaking of, I need to go get one. Well, we keep running out. So I've been waiting, but I need to go down there and get one. The cool part is on the picks on the back of this hoodie are real size. So you could actually take the tools and line them up on the back of the shirt. I mean, obviously there'd be no reason to, but it's cool to see them in, real scale size. So well, everybody, that's what we have going on this week. Let me go and head over here to the comments here one more time. Gonna go through here, everybody. Let's see. Yeah, Lowell, I'm with you on that. All right. Oh, hey, Carl says he's already got 2 hoodies. I like it. Thanks for the support. Ooh, I like George. I like what you're thinking. Photocopy the sweater and make your own tools. Now we're talking. That's great. Absolutely great. Yeah, Lily's actually in the chat tonight. And Lily, once again, great job on the design on that sweatshirt. Well, everybody, well, that's the show tonight. Of course, we got lots of good stuff coming. I tell you what, there is so much I can't wait to share with you. The only thing keeping me is the time before I can. So, but I hope all of you have a wonderful, safe Tuesday evening. Of course, keep up doing that great lock work out in your community. It's good stuff, and I look forward to seeing you same place, same time next week. And like always, Julio, go ahead and put a little bit of music on to close us out. All right, everybody. Hey, have a wonderful Tuesday evening. We'll see you next time.